Okay, we're going to be explaining Newton's first and second law. And Newton's first law states that an object in motion stays in motion and an object at rest stays at rest until an unbalanced force acts upon it. The object in motion will be the green boxcar, and the object at rest will be the white boxcar. So the object in motion is the unbalanced force that hits the object at rest and causes the object at rest to move. An object in motion, which will be the white boxcar this time, an object in motion stays in motion until an unbalanced force acts upon it. So the unbalanced force will be the stopper, and the boxcar is the object in motion. And the object in motion stops whenever it hits the stopper, which is the unbalanced force.
Newton's second law says that an unbalanced force that acts on another object depends on the amount of acceleration and mass, which will be this green truck. That the blue car went farther than the blue truck because the blue car has a smaller mass and it can go faster than the blue truck.
According to Newton's first law, an object at rest remains at rest. As you can see, I am that object. And according to Newton's second law, the acceleration of an object depends on the mass of that object and the amount of force applied to it. I'm quite a bit of force. Back to Newton's first law. An object in motion tends to stay in motion unless acted on by an unbalanced force, like the floor. Oh.
Hi, my name is Ambrosia.
I'm Malik.
And today we will be demonstrating Newton's second law of motion, which describes that the acceleration of an object depends on the mass of the object and the amount of force applied. Today we are going to stack various amounts of books on a desk. Would you like to help me? Going to demonstrate how hard it is to push a book, how hard it is to push a desk with 4 books. Pretty tough, isn't it? Okay. Now we're going to increase the mass by adding 4 books. This might take a while. Okay, Malik. Okay, pull it back. Now we are going to add another amount of books. It's exciting, isn't it?
Love you, Ambrosia.
Okay, Malik. As you have just witnessed, it is harder to push a desk when you increase the amount of mass on the desk. And by adding all these books, we increase the friction between the floor and the desk, causing the desk to slow down.
Hello there, fellow members of society. My name's Elizabeth. Today, I'm going to explain Newton's first law, which states that an object at rest stays at rest, such as myself, and an object in motion stays in motion unless acted on by an unbalanced force.
Ah! Like me pushing her down.
Who pushed me down?
These are the laws of motion, created by Sir Newton laws. These are the laws of motion, law number 1. First law of motion is the piece of cake. Things don't move until you give them a shake.
See the sun, I'll stay on the ground.
But when I exert a force, then she falls right down.
And that's our video.
Dog.
Hi, I'm Simeon. And I'm Kara. And we are doing Newton's first law of motion. The law states that objects at rest remain at rest unless acted on by an unbalanced force. And objects in motion stay in motion in a straight line and at a constant speed unless acted on by an unbalanced force. Here are some examples. See, the soccer ball should stay at rest. But it doesn't because an unbalanced force acted on it. Here. This soccer ball should stay in motion. But it doesn't because an unbalanced force made it stop. See, the soccer ball transported momentum to the box, which made the box move. That's also another example of unbalanced forces. Here's some more. Here we have a grip. It's a little cookie. And an object at rest remains at rest unless acted on by an object in motion. And there it went. The grip moved because my hand hit my hand, which acted on the cookie and made it fall and move. Okay, here's another example. Objects in motion should stay in motion unless acted on by an unbalanced force. And she catches that in her mouth. Woohoo! That was an unbalanced force. And it stopped it. Okay, thank you. Bye. Bye.
Hi, I'm Taylor Barker, and I'm going to demonstrate the third law of motion. This law says that when one object exerts a force on a second object, the second object exerts an equal and opposite force onto the first object. I'm going to use this wood splitter to demonstrate that law of motion. splitter demonstrated the third law of motion. The wood splitter thing, it had 25-ton force against the wood, and the wood had some force acting on the wood splitter also. But mostly when the wood is oak and has not very much mass, it's not going to exert very much force, and it's definitely not going to equal to 25 ton. But when you have a different type of wood that has a greater mass, it will exert more force, but most definitely won't get up to 25 ton. And this is the wood splitter test.